Welcome to the series that we're entitling The Silent Killers of Love in Relationships. Hi, I'm David Essel. The first one we're going to talk about is probably the most obvious of all relationship killers, and it's something that I see in my office all the time. A couple comes in and they're struggling in love, and they come back again and they're struggling in love, and I ask them, is there a pattern, that you're seeing here? Is there anything that is always related to your struggle in love? Do you see that you guys are at a certain location or doing certain things when arguments occur on a regular basis? Do you find that there's any type of consistency? Is there a thread that goes through each and every one or most of your arguments, most of your disagreements, most of your this, most of your that? And then I'm going to say about 50% of the couples that I've worked with 20 years, it comes up to one thing, and that is alcohol. It's amazing. I recently worked with a couple that I know has a great opportunity to reclaim the love they had in the beginning of their relationship. And when I asked them over the past 6 months of all the major blow-ups they had, was there any unifying agent that was in that ballpark every time that they had a blow-up? And they said yes, it was alcohol. And the thing that amazed me is that my very first meeting with them, our very first session, is that they both agreed right away. They both said, yeah, we can tell you what it is. And so then it's a matter of, but it's not easy to solve this because a lot of us become dependent on alcohol, and that's where we meet our friends, and that's how we relax after work, and that's what we do on weekends, and that's what we do, at weddings, and that's what we do at funerals, and holidays are coming up. And all of this was generated. All of this, the initial arguments were always generated through alcohol. And again, in 20 years, 50% of the couples that I've worked with that are coming in saying they'd like to save their relationship, but they've been struggling for a while now. When we look at when do things get out of hand, it's when alcohol is around. Now, you think there's going to be a really simple solution to this, and there is. It's simple. But for many couples, it's an absolute challenge to carry out, and that is to remove all alcohol. Now, with the couple that I was mentioning, I said that I think that you guys, if you abstain for 60 days, like no alcohol whatsoever for 60 days or even 90 days if you want to go there, you're going to have your best shot at seeing what this relationship can do. Another couple that I just ended working with not too long ago, they ended up going through that 90-day period, and at the end of 90 days, they had 2 arguments in 90 days. Prior to the 90 days, it was every weekend. When they came back in, we worked together for several months, and then I didn't see him for a month. When they came back in, it was like, hallelujah, baby. Like we have back what we had in the beginning of our love affair. We're speaking openly and honestly. We're being respectful. We're not crossing the boundaries. We're not bringing up past mistakes. All those things they were doing while they were involved with alcohol. And other couples will come in week after week after week for 2 to 3 months, and they're still repeating the same patterns. So I just want you, we're going to make this short today, and I just want you to do this. If you struggle and you look back at your patterns and you can openly and honestly admit, like the 2 couples I shared with you today, that alcohol is playing a role or a major role in regards to arguments because you're willing to say things that you normally wouldn't say once you've had a couple of drinks, please consider removing it totally, abstaining from it totally. The problem with trying to say, let's just cut back, as one of the couples I talked about said that initially, what we'll do is we'll just have 2 drinks on Friday nights, we'll just have this or we'll just have that. It rarely works. If alcohol is a determinant in your arguments and your separation, it probably always will be, so we want to look at that and say, let's just separate it, because for 90 days, if you were to take it out for 90 days, you'll see where that resides in regards to your frustration levels, and then we go to the next level down and say, what else is on there? What else is coming up? Now, you're going to see that we have a series here on the Silent Killers of Love, and we'll be doing more on different topics, so watch them all, because if you don't resonate with this one, you might with one of the other ones. Please feel free to share this with your friends who might be struggling with alcohol and love as well. Contact me at talkdavid.com. As many of you know, I'm an addiction recovery coach amongst many other things, and I would love to help you if this is a struggle for you and your love relationship, or even if this is a struggle just for you. And don't forget to sign up at Super Slowdown on YouTube so you'll get all of our new videos sent right to your inbox, okay? Have an awesome day.